What's up? ThomasMemoryCentral back again. Now recently, I came across a YouTube partner named iJustine from a video by Muse Productions called The Top 10 Worst YouTube Channels. I also came across a handheld console review from her in a commentary by NewGristle87 called iJustine and Reviewing Consoles Don't Mix. The commentary was quite good. Thank you, NewGristle. The video that's being commented on today is her review on the Nintendo 3DS, which is barely a review, as you'll see soon. Also, my next couple commentaries are going to be on Nostalgia Critics reviews of James and the Giant Peach and his Bart's Nightmare Super Nintendo Let's Play, but I decided to leave those aside for now and commentate on this video. Let's take a look at it, shall we?
Hey guys, iJustine here with iJustine Reviews, and I've got myself a Nintendo 3DS right here. 3D gives me a headache. Let's just put that out there. But it actually does work.
I know you don't have to play the games in 3D, but it's called the Nintendo 3DS for that reason. Lots of the games are in 3D. You didn't have to buy the system if it's going to give you a headache.
You have to hold it like at a certain angle, so it's kind of weird because obviously it's glasses-free technology. Kind of crazy, blowing my mind right now because this Nintendo Dinosaurs 3D logo is coming out at my face right now, and now I have a headache.
Well, it's a 3D system. Things are going to jump out at you.
It's really simple to switch this on and off from 3D. There's just a little button over here. You just click, oh look, 3D on. Oh look, 3D off.
That's kind of pointless to do since your camera can't capture the 3D effect, obviously.
If you don't want to play in 3D, you don't have to play in 3D. What I do like is that it has a wonderful SD card, which I can save all my photos and other random things, which I'm going to show you the photos right now because it's kind of cool. There's a camera on the front and there's two cameras right here.
Pay attention to what she just said, because she'll be talking about the camera a lot in this review. In case you're confused as to why, let's just say she'll be repeating herself a lot in the video.
So this allows you to take 3D pictures. So I'm going to take a 3D picture of you guys. And what you guys don't know is that you are a Canon Vixia FS11 camera. That's what you guys are. Oh look, it's giving me a helpful hint. Thank you. I don't need it. So you take one with the left. Now I'm going to take one with the right. Wow, it's so crazy because you can see things in 3D as you're holding this up. Not that you can't see it in 3D in real life. Obviously you can.
Hey, iJustine, here's something that you should do in the system.
Elaborate!
And by that, I mean talk about something else besides its 3D toggle and the camera.
You can view them obviously in 3D or not in 3D. And you can take 2D pictures and turn them into 3D by just using the different tools that they have.
Are you going to talk about something else besides the camera? I'm getting really sick of listening to you drag on about it.
Okay, so there's my 3D picture that I took that you guys can't actually tell that it's in 3D, but it is in 3D. As long as I hold it at the perfect angle. Now, one cool thing that I really do like, as I was saying before, is that you can take 2D pictures and turn them into 3D.
Would you shut up about the camera already? We get it. It's a nice feature. Could you move on to the other parts of the system?
I'm going to show you some of these tools really, really quick. There's all kinds of tools. Open, open, open. Graffiti. Right here. Let me get my stylus out. I lost my stylus.
Really? You couldn't just stop the video, find it, and reshoot once you got it in your hands. My god, I mean, you have a brain on using and setting up a camera using a green screen, and you didn't even bother to stop the video to find a tiny video game pen which you could use for your camera features on the 3DS? How exactly are you a YouTube partner again?
So here's some of the 3D tools. This is to raise surfaces, so I'm going to raise my face. Now, obviously you guys can't tell this is 3D, but I'm just gonna have to take my word for it. Okay, and this is gonna make things go down. Wow, I'm such an artist. I'm like the best artist in the world. There's also some shapes too, so I'm gonna add a little I don't want to save that because it's pretty, actually no, I will save it. Finish. It will be saved with the yes. Let's do it. I just want to give you guys a quick little overview My initial thoughts on the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah, that was her entire review, people. All she talked about was the camera and the 3D toggle, without touching base on any of the other features. Not the compatibility with the DS games, the analog stick that looks similar to the one on the NES Max controller, battery life, or even Street Pass, which I've heard from the other commentaries. That took from the start of the video to 2 minutes and 32 seconds of her 4 minute and 37 second review, as I had to watch the actual video to count how long she dragged on about the camera. This wasn't edited, I showed you her whole review. Her stupidity rises even further with the next thing she says.
Actually, any sort of handheld portable gaming system is... I don't know how much longer they're going to be around.
What was that?
Actually, any sort of handheld portable gaming system is... I don't know how much longer they're going to be around.
Handheld gaming is going to be sticking around for a long time, you stupid, stupid person. It's provided us with tons of entertainment. I even have an old Game Boy and Game Boy Color kept from my childhood. Granted, they don't work really anymore, but I still love them, and those handheld consoles gave me hours of fun. Watch for this next dumb thing she says.
I mean, they're going to be around, but with the iPhone and the iPad and the iPod Touch gaming, why would you pay $300 extra to get this that you have to carry around when you've already got this almost with you the entire time? And the games are so much less expensive on the iPhone and the iPad.
Wow, you really don't seem to get it. Allow me to tell you what's wrong with those statements. First off, the Nintendo 3DS was $250 on its launch price, and recently dropped down to $169.99. $300 is more in the range for the launch prices for the Nintendo GameCube and Wii, or the iPad if you prefer. The iPad is more than $300 actually, but it's a better range for that price. Next, why make an issue about the Nintendo 3DS being bigger than the iPhone? It's only a little bigger. You can fit them both in your pockets depending on the clothes you're wearing. Unless of course you need that extra space for the missing segments of your brain. Oh yeah, I went there.
I just have a feeling that a lot of these portable gaming devices are just not going to do it.
Get off, you eight-legged bum.
I mean, these games are $50, like $50 for a little tiny game when I can play Angry Birds for like $5 on my iPad nonstop and kind of get the same enjoyment.
Are you fucking serious?
Thanks, hardcore kid. Yes, iJustine. Are you serious? You think a bunch of armless and legless birds give you the same enjoyment as other handheld games? Lady, Angry Birds may be becoming mainstream items, but those types of iPad and iPhone games can only keep you entertained for a small period of time. The Nintendo 3DS has entertaining games like the remake of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Super Mario Bros., Sonic, Pokemon, and all the other entertaining 3DS games you could find. Not to mention, you can play all the regular DS games on that system. Those games can keep you entertained for days than those Apple games. The 3DS games are also $30 to $40, not $50. Get your math right. By the way, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, a game which I happen to own on Super Nintendo, has tremendous replay value. Sometimes I even play it so much that my sister even jokes around on how the music doesn't get on my nerves, which is because I play it so much. I've gotten more replay value out of that than Angry Birds. Even games like Fester's Quest, Friday the 13th, The Uncanny X-Men, and Terminator, the NES version, give you more replay value.
Granted, it's not 3D, but I don't even like 3D. Anyway, that's it. It's pretty cool. I like it. If you're a Nintendo DS fan, it's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I do like the built-in cameras. I like the Street Pass. I like the games. I actually haven't really played that many yet. I bought Nintendogs. Which one's this one? This is the Dinosaur 3D and one other one. Something else. I don't know. Oh, another cool thing too is I was walking around the promenade also trying to collect Mii's, and I collected some little gifts for my dog from other people that just so happened to have their street pass on. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful, quick, just little overview of the Nintendo 3DS. I plan on doing some gameplay videos of some of the games. Probably won't do the entire thing because I don't know how to capture the actual video from here, so I'll just handheld show you guys some stuff. Okay, that's it. If you want to subscribe to the iJustine reviews, just click there. And if you want to check out the rest of my YouTube channels, you can check those out here. Fantastic. Okay, thanks for watching. If you guys have a Nintendo DS or a 3DS, be sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think of this little guy or any of the games. Okay.
Alright, verdict time. Now, I understand why iJustine is not a gamer. She didn't expand on the system's features, except the 3D toggle and the camera. Most of the video was spent messing around with picture taking. And then near the end, she does that stupid thing or rant or whatever thought on handheld gaming. She claims that these portable gaming handhelds won't do if you have like an iPhone, and because the games are so much less expensive on it. I know why she was called an Apple fanboy in some of the other commentaries, or fangirl if you prefer, since she's a girl obsessed with Apple products, and she thinks that the tiny iPad games are more entertaining than games like Super Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda. Look, I don't mind female gamers, but when guys and girls like her try to be a gamer when they know nothing about the game title or system they're reviewing, they're going to look like idiots. Although some of the other commentaries on this video cut out the last part where she talks about collecting gifts for her dog, I decided to leave it in so you can see it all. Ricky Ray 102 mentioned in his commentary that Nintendo has an eShop, which is like their version of the Apple Store, and if you have at least $3 and a Wi-Fi connection, you can purchase cheap games there too. So iJustine, if you're watching this, let me tell you that you're not a gamer. The 3DS games can give you days of entertainment, even if they cost more than Apple games. Even if games like Angry Birds cost like $5, how long can they entertain you compared to a game like Pokemon? You should probably close your gaming channel since you know nothing about gaming. And if you don't believe me, check out the comments on your review complaining about you just talking about the camera and not the other features. It's the truth. I'm not making this up. Hello everybody. I'm ThomasMemoryCentral bringing you another commentary. Now there were a few nostalgia critic videos I was going to tackle, but those are on hold in favor of the one I'm doing now. This time, we're taking on Shane Dawson. Now, I didn't think of doing one on him, but after seeing one from Steven the Master who did one, I figured I'd take on Shane too. We're going to be taking a look at his infamous offensive Martin Luther King speech video, where he tries to be funny, which is a load. So, let's get this video started!
Fourth on the docket.
Shane Dawson's Martin Luther King speech video. This video is charged with mocking a famous historical speech, people with impaired vision, and more for the sake of comedy. Jurors should know that Pauly Shore can now be thankful that there's a YouTube star out there with videos that are worse than any of the movies he's done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Martin Luther King speech.
Yikes, this is going to get ugly.
Welcome, bitches and hoes.
Only 10 seconds into the video, and we have already started to go downhill. That's not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Chris Crockers.
Chris Crocker? Do some goddamn research before you do crap like this. Pretty sure he wasn't born yet during this speech.
Welcome, and thank y'all for coming. I have a dream. Well, fuck, I got a lot of dreams. I had this one dream last night that I was butt-ass naked and this homeless man was like jerking on my back. It was cute.
Are you even paying attention to what you're parroting and saying? How's a homeless man jerking off cute? In fact, when did Martin Luther King ever say Chris Crockers and use words like hoes?
What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I have a dream that black peoples, white peoples, Mexicans, Indians, I'm talking dot, not like woo.
So now you went from making fun of Martin Luther King to making racist jokes? Was there a moment when you wrote this material that you thought, oh, this might offend some people? Oh, you were probably too busy thinking of how many cross-dressing jokes you could squeeze in. Also, could you get someone else to help play your other characters? I don't want to see you a lot.
Yeah, you girl, I see you. I have a dream that we could all be homies. You know, like me and you, girl. We could be besties. We could be home, girl.
Dear God, are you trying to make Martin Luther King look ghetto? Have some respect for history, man. Does anyone have anything else to say about this?
You look ridiculous. Just stop it. You're not black. You're not.
Thanks, Deanie. That's right, Shane. You're not black, you're not ghetto, and you're not funny. So please stop it.
Well, maybe not homegirls, because I like to watch Sex in the City on Saturdays, and girl, you look like you don't even know what the fuck sex is wrapped up in that sheet all the time.
Oh, shut up already. You're already being offensive enough with reciting Martin Luther King's speech in drag. The last thing we need to see is you making racist jokes.
But anyways, the whole point of my dream is that I want to basically be able to suck a black guy's dick without getting arrested.
You just dug your own grave with that statement.
So, who's with me? Okay, you know what? Fuck y'all. Fuck you too, sheep bitch. Okay, so obviously that's not really how the Martin Luther King speech went.
Gee, you think? On the plus side, Shane did get booed in his own video, which was kind of humorous, since he pretty much offended the Martin Luther King speech. Thank God he didn't go any further with that speech. I mean, who knows what worse he could have done with it. What he just did was as offensive as
Chris making fun of the September 11th attacks. Again, I am not joking.
that. Oh, but it gets worse, so be prepared. Be very prepared for the next slew of awful gags from this YouTuber.
And this is my problem. I don't know shit about history. When I was in high school, I hated history.
If you hate history, then why the crap are you making these ridiculous jokes? I mean, so far you've pretty much managed to accumulate a lot of hatred for the racist jokes, the mocking of an important historical speech jokes, and we already seen that you've pretty much can only resort to cross-dressing as a source for a laugh, and let me tell you, I really don't want to see more cross-dressing from you. And if you don't know so much about history, then why are you trying to make us laugh with these stupid jokes?
Almost as much as I hated my blind home ec teacher.
You're making fun of blind people now? Do you like getting kicked in the balls for this crud?
This chocolate cake tastes like shit. That's because it's a hamburger.
It's a sandwich. Or is this just another desperate attempt to make us laugh?
Faggot.
Please don't say that. That disgusting word is something I really don't want to hear.
Fucking bitch.
Kind of sums up who you are. Considering you cross-dress a lot, it fits you perfectly.
Anyways, history was just bad for me.
Yep, so far, we've seen that.
There's so many historical figures I didn't understand. Like the guy who invented oral sex.
Is it too late to hit the back button now?
You want me to do what? Trust me, you're gonna love it. Think of it like you're sucking on a popsicle. Ooh, I love popsicles! I'm so glad! Now start sucking.
Hey, Shane's actually dressed up as a guy. That's refreshing to see. Unfortunately, I still see him dressing up as a girl, too.
Oh yeah. Oh, like a popsicle. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh god, you did not just do what I think you did. I'm sorry, people, but I'm gonna have to cut out this part because it's just so gross. But if you really want to see what that clip is, with that chomping sound effect, I'll have links in the description to other commentaries on this video, as well as the actual video itself, but Yeah, that was just so disgusting. And remember, folks, this guy gets paid to make these stupid videos and with these disgusting sound effects and scenes. Oh God, I really didn't want to have to see that or hear that.
You think? There's Hitler?
Now, we will kill the Jews! Yeah!
Boo! Bad Hitler impression, man. You know, there are these little things called rehearsing or rescripting. Use them! Thankfully, though, at least he's not dressing up as a girl, which is the only good thing I can say about these outfits and scenes here.
So grab your guns and let's go! What?
Hitler, baby, when you're done killing the Jews, can you come back to bed? Me and Sammy are lonely. Don't act like you don't hear me! You always treat me like I don't exist!
Shut up!
Okay, a Shane Dawson dress up telling another Shane Dawson dress up to shut up is kinda funny, yet it's not going to save this video much. Even though he's also playing a woman character again, kind of, at least it's not total cross-dressing. Just pigtails here, and a woman voice.
Hey guys, guess what he got me for my birthday? Nothing! That's fucked up.
Kind of like your mind when you made this video.
You know what, Hitler? Fuck you. I'm gonna go find somebody that loves me and Sammy for who we are. And somebody that doesn't have a baby penis. Yeah, I said it.
I guess that was kind of funny, but I really didn't laugh at it. And since when was that entire scene ever mentioned in history? Hitler getting interrupted from a speech by a woman with pigtails holding a small dog? Obviously, no thought or real actual effort went into this video at all. Still, this guy doesn't know a squat about history. By the way, edit that green screen effect. I can still see the wavy outline.
So yeah, obviously this story's a total bullshit, and that's not really how anything happened, but it is in my head.
Then you've got the same messed up head as Chris Chan.
So here's my question to you. What subject in school do you fucking hate? Leave a comment or a video response letting me know. Alright, so that's all I got today. Oh, really quick shout out to Winter Spring Pro. They make really cool videos, and they made one called F My Life, and I watched it and I'm like, holy shit, I totally copied this without even knowing it, so go check it out, it's really funny. I love you guys, talk to you later, bye!
Yes, because Shane needs video responses and comments to help him, or else he won't have a career. Honestly, if he left YouTube, or at least stopped making videos, it wouldn't be a great loss. That plugin, by the way, proves just how much of a YouTube whore he is. If he indeed copied the formula from that other video he mentioned for this video, I wouldn't be surprised.
Faggot!
Well, that was a bad ending to a bad video. Let's just get to the verdict now. But this time, I've got help from some people.
My verdict is, what the f***?
This video is like being at a party where everyone's drunk except for you.
And I'm in clown makeup, and I'm confused.
Thanks for the help, Deborah and Nikki. Boomer, do you have something to say to Shane Dawson?
Go the f*** away!
Great response, Boomer. Yeah, I hope Shane goes away. So, what did this video show? Well, Shane isn't funny, or knows history at all. He had offensive jokes here about Martin Luther King, blind people, and did a really bad Hitler impression. Martin Luther King is surely rolling around in his grave for this, and he stood up for equality, whereas Shane Dawson stands out as a greedy YouTube whore. The cross-dressing gags are worn out, and at some point, he's going to have to give up that material, or at least give it a rest. Thankfully though, this commentary and video is now over. But I'll give you the small audio clip as a preview for my next commentary, the 5th one that is. So, see you then. By the way, if any of you Shane Dawson fangirls and fanboys are actually going to offend this guy and whine, Here is my response to them.
I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? Because that is something else.
Thanks, Helsig920.